comfortable. And no one seems to hold me like you do. You're so wonderful. A star could never shine as bright as you. Shine as bright as you.
Hello, welcome to Monday Night Sprints, because I couldn't do sprints yesterday because my internet was like, yeah, no, we're not actually going to be live at all. So we're doing Monday sprints, which will be a normal thing now that I'm like back in town, not traveling. What is that? Hold on. I was like, where do I have sprints set?
Where do I have a chime?
It's fine. I only have like 15 tabs open, right? Anyways, hi, welcome to Sprints. I'm feeling rather chaotic tonight. So I'm
Can you pass some of that energy this way?
It's not productive chaos.
Well, I mean, chaotic would probably be better than just exhausted right now and sweaty.
That's fair. That's fair. But anyways, I am going to be listening to The Last Night at the Telegraph Club.
Mm-hmm.
But I will be 100% honest, my brain is just like not really focusing on reading, which is really not great for content.
I feel that. We are 6 days into Escape the Readathon, and I'm already failing.
I mean, I'm not fail. It's not failing. There is no failing in that readathon.
I literally have not. I've submitted a single prompt.
That's it is what it is.
And I don't think it was for any of the ones that my team is working on. But I was like, well, this book needs to get.
That was the thing. I was like, oh, I need to read it for a video. So it is the top of my TBR.
And then I started. At this point, I've started my second book.
Mm-hmm.
For a prompt, and then had them promptly move past that. I'm just like, you know what? We're gonna do our best.
We are just channeling that chaos before June.
Yeah, we're just. I'm saving it all up for June.
I mean, you know, because that Escape is a great introduction to the chaos that will be June.
We will have so many more audiobooks. I would not be trying to read this many ebooks or read this many things physically if it was June.
Oh, I'm not reading physically. What is that?
Well, they are. Well, you know what? I haven't checked to see if my library has them. A couple of the libraries that I'm with now do occasionally have. What's the word? Audiobooks for the for these.
And also like a lot of KU books have audios attached to them.
Yeah, but I think you have to. I think you have to have a Audible credit to get those, right?
No, so there's some that like they're with like Kindle Unlimited.
Mm-hmm.
I've noticed they're called like Whisper Sync, and so like if you pull up it actually plays through the Kindle. It's interesting.
I'll be right back.
But anyway, what are you reading tonight?
I don't know why I'm holding this up like it just tells you if anything. That tells you nothing.
Reading a Kindle book.
I'm currently working on Faded by Magic because I want to read it.
Okay.
By Jenna Wolfhart.
She was on Polycon.
Oh, was she? Nice.
Yeah, I didn't meet her, but I remember seeing her poster.
Very nice. I heard of this book and I've been wanting to read it, and at some point it is going to get read, and so I'm trying.
There you go. You're just
So
very nice. Anyways, welcome. Making coffee, reading the Traveling Cat Chronicles. May look at doing an audiobook because I'm not feeling it right now. That's fair. Sprint hopping between you, Lexi, and myself. Yeah, there's a lot of people sprinting tonight.
Mm-hmm.
It's fine. Hello. Finishing up The Women. Nice. By Victor Lavelle. I hope you enjoy it. I did not. Hello. Reading When He Was Wicked. Nice. Alternating between the Sunbearer Trials and A Tale of Sorcery. Very nice. So many chores, a mood. I'm like, I really need to clean my office. It's not.
I feel that.
I need to get through these bookmark orders. That needs to happen first. I have 35 open orders.
I need to clean mine so that because I need to film the intro for a video. It's going to be a 3-month project, and I need to film it in there. So I'm like, I gotta film. I gotta clean the office, but I haven't had time to clean the office yet today because I was finishing the video.
That's fair. Hello, reading and hoping to finish just like Mother. Are you enjoying this one? I am very intrigued by this one. Hello, reading The Night Tiger. Nice. Hi, Rye.
Hi.
Hello, Lexi. Currently eating dinner, reading The Night Shift by King. Nice. Also, hello, Margaret. Reading Murder for the Modern Girl by Kendall Culper. Nice. Hello, Caitlin. Working on Necrobane tonight. Hello, Ro. It's gonna be here before you know it. It was like one of those things that I was like, it's fine. I have 6 months to worry about this. I do not have any time left.
Mm-hmm. You have 25 days left.
Yeah, it's not very many.
No, that's not, but it's still better than like 3. You could just have 3 days left.
Right, but I mean, I had a lot of things that had to happen prior to even the announcement coming out.
Yeah.
So, hello. Hoping to finish my arc of here's where she meets Prince Charming. It's too early for me to not be able to read comments. It's been one of those days today. It's yeah, it's one of those things that it's like you just feel like something bad is gonna happen all day long.
Yeah.
And then
What was it we said in the chat? Unfortunately, Mondays exist or whatever it was.
Something like that, yeah. Hello. Just edited my free comic book day video.
Ooh, that's
but it's stuck in
right.
iMovie. Oh no. So Nintendo Switch time. That's fair.
Mm-hmm.
Reading The Family Experiment by John Marrs. This is his new one, isn't it? Has it actually come out yet? I feel like the only place I've seen it has been on NetGalley, but I don't know when it actually came out. So, I don't know how people survive in hot places. Fair, but also I don't really like cold. We woke up to snow in May.
That's weird. I wouldn't mind it right now.
Apparently the record for like the latest snow in the valley is May 24th. So we didn't even break a record, but it was not great.
Though.
Just about, right? Though they said the last time it snowed in May was 2017. So yeah, so it's been a while. Waiting for Tom Hanks. I have about 5% left, so we'll start something new in the first sprint. Excuse me. Nice. I'm just hoping that it's next weekend. The weather is better because we're going up to Park City.
Oh yeah.
It's our anniversary.
Oh, that's right. I definitely was thinking, that's going to be the anniversary of when we went to see Taylor.
No,
completely.
Because our anniversary is on Monday, and we can't really do anything, so we just got a really nice hotel up there for the weekend.
Yeah.
So, currently reading The Gargoyle in General Management by Kate Pryor. That is a title. I'm kind of here for it. Also listening to Just for the Summer by Abby Jimenez. What are you thinking of this one? I'm so scared. Okay, you're good. I'm so scared to read this because I feel like she's hit or miss. The Women by Kristen Hanna. Yes. That is probably, that makes more sense. Liking Just Like Mother quite a bit more than I expected. It seems really creepy, and it's definitely one I'm intrigued by. Might read it when I'm, on the horror team, on Team Spooky. Are you back?
I'm back. I picked up my phone to search Audible and caught my camera cord, and it doesn't let me. It's so frustrating because it won't let me re-add it if I hit
that's
camera.
Dumb.
It's so dumb.
Your computer is struggling lately.
I mean, this is the MSI, so this is the one that's always been struggling.
Yeah.
The other one's fine. It just has bad Wi-Fi. It's got a terrible Wi-Fi card. So
Reading Finley Donovan, Rolls the Dice, 60 pages left. Nice. Hello, reading Over My Dead Body by Greg Melville, A History of Cemeteries. Okay, but that title with that topic is fantastic. His new one. Okay, UK is May 9th, July for US. Okay. That makes sense. That's why I haven't seen it yet. Right? It's rude.
I don't. Yeah, that's correct. That is correct.
It's rude. Hello. Finishing up work. Not sure what I'm doing today, but something. We'll figure it out. That's okay. We'll be here for a couple hours. Reading What Did You Do by Janine O'Reilly. 74% in. Hoping to finish with these sprints. Listen, it sounds like we're going to have a lot of people like finishing books tonight. First year living in Indiana, it snowed on my wedding anniversary, which was May 20th. No, thank you. No, thank you. Hello, Jess.
Hey, Jess.
I love it. So good for Abby, but I love all her books. That's fair. I think I didn't pick up yours truly just because there was something at the end of it that I was told would piss me off. So I was just like, I'll stay away. But I really liked Part of Your World.
Oh, yeah.
Kate Pryor's Claws and Cubicles is a monster romance, office romance tag team that's genuinely so funny. That's exciting. Hello. Reading How to End a Love Story. Perfect rainy reading weather over here. That's exciting. Hello. Welcome. All right. We're going to do an hour sprint.
Okay.
And because I have a feeling that Derek's going to be home in like 15 minutes and he's bringing dinner home. So I want to have enough time to eat dinner.
That makes sense.
Hello, welcome. Scrapbooking about the last concert I went to. Fun.
Very nice.
Fun evening. All right. Let me find the thing that will allow me to bring. There we go.
Thank God.
Okay, well then I will see you in 60 minutes. Hello, welcome back. I ate dinner. I didn't read anything in that sprint. I ate dinner.
Ditto.
Huh?
I said ditto. This was also my dinner sprint.
I had dinner. I have packaged 13 orders. I am overwhelmed right now.
You got this.
It's fine. I can do this. It's fine. So I didn't read. I'm so sorry. But I watched Aoife's wrap up and Crystal's wrap up, and I'm watching Brittany's wrap up. So it was just like a YouTube sprint.
Yeah, there you go.
It's great. What'd you do?
I made myself, you can see the bowl over there. I made myself a salad, and that was it.
Nice. I had like a fish sandwich of sorts.
It's one of those days where I'm like, hot food doesn't sound like a fun time.
That's fair. That's fair.
We're going to order in tomorrow.
You know, that's fine. We had a couple people join us. I don't know where we were. Hello, Neva. Love you. I'm so sorry that you have to work and be an adult, and it sucks. Hello. We're reading The Last House on Needless Street tonight. That's exciting. Hello. Hi, Katie. I haven't decided what I'm reading yet tonight. Hello, Shay. About to start making dinner. Hello, Brooklyn. Yes, Brooklyn is also sprinting. Reading Heartless. Nice. Hello, Coda. Switched and got to chapter 7 of Legends and Lattes. Ooh, are you liking that? Oh, yeah, I should have just kept reading. It's a great choice. They've just got a coffee machine. Nice. It's such a cute read. Finish The Women, either a 4 or 5 star, trying to decide. Gonna take the dog outside, then pick up some graphic novels. Nice. Look at it. We got a couple people finishing books. Finished Just Like Mother, 4 stars on Goodreads. Nice. Halfway through Gargoyle in General Management. I love that title. Made it to 45% of A Tale of Sorcery and ticked off 3 chores. Nice. Look at us being productive. You know, doom scrolling is productive too. It's good for your mental health sometimes.
It certainly keeps you educated a lot of the time.
Sometimes, yeah.
That's what I'll say for it.
There you go.
Some doom scrolling is necessary to keep up with things.
Right. Took a shower. I read 13 pages. Then I did a bit of reading prep stuff. Very nice. Did you say what you were reading, Becca? I don't remember.
What are memories?
What?
Give me a second. I think Becca did. I can find it.
Too much of a Monday to remember things.
No, brains are they're just mostly water. They're not actually like remembering things. Who does that?
Who does that?
Becca is reading Murder for the Modern Girl.
That's right. Also, I saw that Becca is joining Team Romance, not fantasy.
That's actually a shocking development.
I know. Well, that was the comment. She goes,
well,
for once in my life, I'm not joining Team Fantasy.
Becca also reads a lot of manga, and there's a lot of romance manga out there. So that I can see that happening. I can see that.
There's a lot, like I feel like all the manga readers jumped into romance. It's just a reunion of the red tea.
It's one of the easier ones to like figure out when it comes to genres with manga. Like I'm sitting here whenever I log Spy Family, I'm like, okay, is this a thriller? Is this historical? Because it's very clearly based on East and West Germany.
Yeah. I think for my genre blanket, I usually call it a thriller.
I think I've been calling because I actually do have a color for comic books.
Oh, okay.
So I just do comic books for that.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Blanket.
Because you can also, there's also a fantastical element to it with the superpowers.
Yeah.
Or like a sci-fi element to it.
Well, this the same thing that I end up with like Soul Eater, because it's Soul Eater sci-fi.
Yeah.
Fantasy. What's going on there?
Yeah. Yeah, I think romance will be the one that'll like be the team that might run away with it at first. But also, I think sci-fi could because they're small and mighty.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of which, I can give you like I can give y'all a
I am so happy that like my allegiances will be shifting every time
every 3 days
because I don't have to worry about being disappointed this time.
Right?
If people aren't listening to me, I only have to deal with them for 3 days.
And then you're like, I'll see you in a couple weeks.
Bye guys. Have fun with this. I loved my team, but they did not listen to anyone that actually knew what they were talking about.
So, you guys want to know what the breakdown of the teams are?
Go, do it. Tell me.
Okay. We have 404 signups, which is a lot.
Hold on, I need to take notes. Hold on. I need maybe relevant later. Go ahead. Nothing. I just need to write this down.
Okay. We have 161 on the fantasy team, which is the biggest, obviously. Romance has hit 100 signups.
Good for romance.
Spooky is at 81. Fiction is at 32, and science fiction is at 30.
Okay.
So,
not bad.
Yeah. And I feel like we're gonna get another resurgence of it.
I will be interested at the end of the day to see which one does better, fiction or sci-fi, because I feel like those are the teams that could go either way, just depending on the mix of people that we get. Because sci-fi can be I would say that sci-fi is probably a more popular genre than lit-fic, but lit-fic also has historical. Right. So
I think sci-fi was like when Readathon did genres last year, sci-fi was the smallest team, but there also was not a general fiction team.
That doesn't surprise me though, because if you're talking fantasy, if I remember correctly of all the genres that you had for Readathon last year, if you're talking fantasy,
it was everything except for fiction because there was only 4 teams.
Yeah, because Cassidy's smart.
Honestly, doing 5 teams is like, it's a lot.
We were talking, I'm glad you said something the other day because I was like, yeah, what if I just do 6 teams in my head? And you're like, that's a bad idea without even knowing that that's what I was thinking.
5 teams, it becomes a lot.
No one needs the chosen one.
I think romance will have the easiest time finding the bonuses. Not that there isn't just as much queer fantasy and sci-fi and horror out there. It's just not as marketed as romance.
Yeah.
That's the difference.
That is true.
It's just easier to find the romance.
Romance, I think right now is a more prolific genre. So it would make sense if there like it makes like that tracks that like there's more of it.
If you look in traditional publishing, I mean, like just like ignore self-pub and indie for a second because generally that's where you find the good queer books. If you just look at traditional publishing, the things that are getting published that are queer, the biggest piece of the pie is romance. Does that make sense?
Yeah, and sci-fi is also unfortunately kind of on the outs right now.
It really kind of is, yeah.
So, like, if you're not a big sci-fi series, a lot of people haven't heard about you.
Right. It's really hard to break in, but there's a lot of good queer sci-fi.
Yeah.
Gideon the Ninth. Great. The book that we're going to be reading for mine and Brittany's sprints is going to be a queer sci-fi. So we figured we would do. I'm just gonna the wheel is not gonna be in play that leg.
That weekend.
Or it will be, but I'll cheat.
Listen, I feel like as the person that's running this, you get to schedule this around. Like you can be random on all the other ones if you know you have books you need to read.
Right. It's this one, and then the weekend that we do boozy, I'll be on fantasy.
Yeah. And that,
because
you know what?
we're reading a fantasy book.
That seems totally fair. It's not like you're going to like you'll get the other teams like later.
Yeah, exactly. And it makes it like it makes it easier. And that's like if we go back to it, that's why there's 5 teams, is because there's 10 legs.
Mm-hmm.
And so it's even. It's just, it makes things more difficult on the back end. You have like an extra spreadsheet. You have an extra.
Well, yeah.
Didn't read much, but I did eat. That's important. Hello, just got home trying to finish the dry tonight. Nice. Hello, read some of Night Shift and started a vlog clip. Nice. Got 2 of the 4 scrapbook pages done. Look at you go. We're halfway done. Read a few chapters of Mystery and Macaroons by Elizabeth Adams. I was about to say, is this cozy mystery? With the cat and cookies. I love it. Are you on Team Spooky? Because despite the name, it is also for the cozy mysteries. Read 10% in my book, and I have 14% left. But the book mentioned ice cream, so now I'm trying to decide if I need ice cream. I feel like the answer is yes.
Yeah.
Like if you're ever questioning, the answer is yes. Romance is always so easy to digest most of the time, so there's not as much processing time between books. That's also true. I feel like the romance readers will read more, but so like and here's where it balances out really well is that because it's all based on page count, the romance readers might read more, but the fantasy readers will read bigger books. And so when you double your page count, it kind of adds up. Deciding fantasy versus sci-fi. While I do read more fantasy, Team Fantasy is so big. It is so big. Currently, it's not a crazy Discord, but I know that it will be. Because we'll get a resurgence again come TBR season. And that's when we'll get
I think you're going to see like a lot of trickle throughout the month. Like,
and then right about the like 20th,
15,
we'll start seeing it.
Yeah. And then people will start being like, well, I need to figure out what I'm doing next month.
Exactly.
This is it. This is all I'm doing next month.
I finished my book and started Happiness Falls. Yes, made it to 100. Would you say people are collecting more in genres than in colors? Like, were the numbers more even last year with the color teams? No, because I feel like last year people picked teams like
based on hosts mostly.
Based off of the host.
Yeah.
That's really what it was. Like if they didn't know the host, then they went to the blue team because that's the easiest color to find. But most of the time it was based on the host. And so like when you were like when they would be talking about it or promoting it or whatever, then that's how the teams gravitated. Whereas this time we actually like you kind of had to think for yourself.
Yep.
You couldn't just say, oh, I like this person, so I'm going to join their team. You also have to be like, well, I'm planning on reading a lot of horror this month, so I'm going to choose spooky.
Yeah. I've seen a couple of people choose between genres. They were leaning toward, like, make that choice between genres because they were going to be a certain color. Yeah. But I haven't seen anybody just be like, oh, yeah, I'm just going to go with this color.
Yeah, exactly.
So, like, even with Escape, like, I will not say that the team's color being purple was a non-factor in my decision, but I went through and like scrolled through to see how many of my friends were also.
It's just because I like the bookmark. Also, somehow I'd never been on Mel's team before.
Yeah.
I was like, I don't know how I've done this, but every readathon I've been on Cassie's team. I've been on, well, it's not like Lexi's on every team, but I've been like on everybody's team except for Mel.
Yeah.
So that's how that happened. Thought about joining fiction because I love historical fiction, but then again, basically everything I read has a romance in it, so that's the best option for me. That's true. And I feel like there's going to be like a lot of genre blends that like, and I'm not going to police genre blends unless I happen to see something and I'm like, that's not even close to the right genre.
Well, like there are some romanticies out there that are like, well, that's the fantasy is definitely like the sea. It's a small little magical.
Listen, if they are fucking by page 4, it's a romance.
Like, I would say that, I mean, I don't know that Neon Gods is romantic, but like that, I would say that that's not fantasy.
That's a romance, right?
Like, I can see why the genre is fantasy, but I would say that should be in romance.
Yes.
Well, somebody asked about retellings in the Discord, and I was like, well, you got to use your best judgment, because there are retellings. There's like Bridgerton, this is a retelling, entirely historical fiction. This would need to be in romance or historical fiction, but there are retellings that are like, no, that's fantasy.
Well, I think that one was specifically in like myth retellings, and that was actually really hard to tell. Because I think the example was Ariadne, and the thing is that like all those Greek retellings were in the Goodreads fantasy, but if you look in the store, they're shelved in fiction.
Yeah.
So it's like,
use your best guess.
Also, it's 50 points. It's really not going to make or break a score.
Use your best guess. It's
not going to make or break it. Yes, you do, right? It's okay. You have what did we say? 25 days.
25 days. Yep. I'm not at all. I don't know that math at all, because I have a literal countdown to when we turn the AC on. That's definitely not how I know.
My experiment will involve ice cream. I approve of this. Yes, team romance.
Get some of that.
I swear I listened to you last year. That's why I read 48 hours. It was only Julie. Julie was the only one that listened.
We had some people. I mean, I will say this: Jess, Zoe, and I were not the only ones that were in the group chat. They were like, "Hey guys, we need to read. Let's go. Let's get. We're gonna lose.
You're reading the wrong book."
There were people that caught on, or they got the gist of the game. And I understand the people that were like, "Oh, we should sightsee. That'll get us a lot of points." But when the hosts are telling you, "Hey, maybe this isn't a great idea."
I mean, we're seeing that with Escape too, because like Lexi will say something, and then the host are like, "Hey, you should focus on the games." And then they're like, "Hey, I'm going to read this for a building." And we're like, but we actually just said focus on the game.
I am trying to now that I understand how the readathon works. If you saw my TBR video,
Liz, that's very much on a long for the ride readathon.
I know. I need you to list in steps, and I need to read it in writing.
But that's the same thing with this one, and I feel like there are probably people that also would love to have the steps of the readathon for Amazing Readathon, and we don't have that issue because we have the schedule and we know what's happening. But I'm sure that the other 400 people are like, I don't know what's going on.
The steps for Amazing are very simple. Wait for prompt drop. Read book for prompt drop. Sightsee if you can.
But that's the same, like Escape is kind of the same way.
Yeah, and it took me like 6 watch throughs to finally figure that out, and then the Discord. And I'm like, I don't know why this didn't click. I don't know. This is so simple. Why was my brain just being like, Anyways, so I'm trying to prioritize the games. But if the book I need to read does not fit the game, it will count for something.
Yeah. Yeah, and that's the same thing that works.
Yeah. But you need to see what the new game is, and if the book that I'm currently reading works for it.
Fair. And this is also true, and this is also why I changed. If you were part of it last year, the sightseeing was different last year than it is this year, and so this year you can read your book, the sightseeing book, if we drop another prompt, and then you could finish that book and just hold on to your submission, then read your travel book, and then submit your sightseeing book that you did. If that makes sense. And it'll all make sense once the things start. Leaning towards Team Sci-Fi, because I want to read more of that, and this is my opportunity. I will say.
Nice, do it.
It's the smallest team, so do
it.
Yeah.
It would actually be really funny to watch the competition between Brittany and Aoife as they're trying to get
It'd be great.
not be the smallest.
Well, they already
team.
are. They already are. I'm on Team Romance, but doesn't want to connect me to the Discord. I've got time to figure it out. Did you?
It's done that to me before. I've had to like exit out of Discord.
Hold, please. Why won't my keyboard work? It's like you're not using it. I'm not turning the Bluetooth off. I'm just gonna link the. Whoa.
I've had this happen before when I'm joining Discords where like I'll go in to join it and then it won't join me. Usually I just walk away from it for the day, and then when I come back the next day, whatever issue was there has resolved itself. It lets me join the second time. So I think Discord does that.
Here's the Discord link. I just commented it. So if you want to join that way, I'll go put in a new link in the announcement video. Secrets? What secrets? I don't know any secrets. We don't know anything.
I have no idea what secrets might be happening.
So there's one Discord, but if you go in to choose your team and then you click on the emoji that is for your team, then you get a secret chat. Yeah. There's just a Doyle back here. Hello, Mo. I mean, yes, you are on a team, but we do need you to actually sign up because that's the number that I'm going to pull the number from the Google form to average the teams out.
Yeah.
Going to fully decide and get my shirt. Been debating for 2 days. That's fair. But yeah, you definitely want, if you want your shirt by the 1st, then you definitely want to get it as soon as possible. I think the 17th is the day. Maybe it's the 15th. Can't remember. It's 2 weeks from the 4th. Is when they'll close the campaign and then ship it out.
Yeah.
There will be submission forms for each leg. Just like last year. So it'll be a Google form. But the Google form will be in the Discord.
And it will only go up when you need it.
On June 1st. Yes, I have 200 and something bookmarks still on their way. So yes, we will have a
that was my compromise. Instead of getting all of the shirts, I got all of the bookmarks.
There you go.
So
yeah, that was like the biggest feedback from most people was that they like having that way you're not repeating the prompt over and over, and then it gets boring.
I only managed like one sightseeing book, if that.
Yeah. I think there were some that I got a few in and then some that I didn't get any in.
Mel,
Definitely joining again. Yay. Had so much fun. Not 100% sure which team. I made it hard. Leaning towards fantasy as it's my most read genre. Nice. Good. Okay, perfect.
Oh, yay. Good for you, Kayla.
Had to go in and physically type it in. Oh no.
Oh my god.
Weird. But at least you're in now. Yay. Yeah, so it'll bring you to like that welcome page and it'll tell you what to do, and then you go in and you choose your team, and then once you choose your team, then it'll give you your secret team chat.
Yeah.
I don't think I did a single sightseeing last year. That's fair. It happens. Life gets in the way.
I definitely did a few.
Yeah, I feel like I did more at the beginning than I did the end.
I'm sitting here trying to figure out if I finished the freaking readathon last year.
I don't know. Who knows? Who knows? I'm a teacher on summer break. Here's to hoping I can get a lot of reading done. Single, no kids, no summer plans. We love it. Ordered my book park, so it will arrive on time on this side of the world. I hope so. Yeah. I think like Etsy's kind of saying that it'll be there like by the like 26th or something, but obviously with stamped mail, they don't really know that.
Yeah.
So.
And sometimes stuff happens with the mail.
But so. I'm working on getting all the orders out right now. So yeah. My birthday's in June, hoping to do a fun 25-hour readathon sleepover. Fun. That's exciting. Almost chose Team Spooky, but I grew up on sci-fi and read it a lot. Nice. Yes, and Nicole is on sci-fi. I've just decided Team Fantasy. It's not like it's not like you can only read fantasy. It's just like if you were on the blue team last year, you could read other covers other than blue. You just get the extra bonus points for blue. You get the extra bonus points for fantasy.
And I think fantasy is one of the genres that has like the widest reaching web. You know what I mean? there are so many books that fall under fantasy.
Exactly.
So.
Exactly. But I feel like a lot of teams will have enough. Like, because I feel like romance will also have a really wide range. Because a lot of romantasy you can count as romance. Like, and then general fiction has, honestly, it's sci-fi that's going to have like the smallest range, but there's just so much within sci-fi.
Sci-fi is so much like fantasy and sci-fi are the ones that like so much of what makes the genre is the world building.
Right.
And like you can have things that are mostly, but they are set in Middle Earth. It's like, well, I'm gonna do that.
Exactly. All right. Should we do another sprint?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna go clean my office.
Nice. All right. Well, then I'll see you in 60 minutes. Hello, welcome back.
Welcome. Hi.
I don't know how much I read because Audible doesn't do percentages. But I'm on page 266.
Nice.
So I'll finish it tomorrow.
Not bad.
I'm not feeling great now.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, I still have like 3 different things I need to do before I go to bed. And I'm not feeling good. So this is going to be our last sprint. I'm so sorry. But how did you do?
I managed to start porting over footage for the 2 vlogs that need to go up this Friday and next Friday. And discovered that I deleted the intro clip to one of them.
Oops.
And it's from May of last year.
Oops.
So
you can redo the intro.
Yeah, I could just come on and be like, hey, hi guys, guess what I did?
Oh no, don't even do that. Just act like it's the beginning. The amount of vlogs that I have done the intro at the beginning, is 0. I do that on purpose.
I believe I also may have a way to get it back.
Oh, okay.
I had to pull it up. I had to do something like that for something else. So we'll see if I can figure out where that program is on this computer.
Nice. Yeah, I never film my intros at the beginning because then if I DNF a book, I don't have to refilm it.
Well, this isn't really a reading vlog. This is from last May.
Yeah, you can still do it. It's fine.
So, and my hair is not very different, but it's definitely a different length now.
That's fair. That's fair. Hello. Starting Happy Place by Emily Henry. Nice. Buy your team romance shirt. Let me just tell you that even though the romance is not the biggest team, they have bought the most shirts. Hello, Deb. Got lazy, picked up 5 guys on the way home, so maybe I can be productive tonight.
Feels so good.
Oh goodness. Read about 40 pages, put some washing on, signed up for Amazing Readathon, and bought a Readathon shirt. Nice.
Very nice.
Very productive sprint. I'm like, I don't even think I read 40 pages and that's all. Read 34 pages and did the dishes. Very nice. 26 pages. Last sprint, I cooked and ate dinner. Important. Got groceries and a pizza. Got back home. Very nice. I'm happy that you were not eaten by a crocodile. Or an alligator. I can't remember what it was. I don't know.
Crocodiles. They have crocs over there.
Someone threatened that she would. I don't even remember how it happened, but it was like something about like, Carly, I really hope you don't get eaten by a crocodile, but it was like a threat. It's because Carly was trying to tell the other team that they should read for buildings and not for the game.
Carly. Wait, which team is Carly on? If Carly's on our team, I fully support that.
No, she's not. She's Max Squad, maybe?
Carly.
She was specifically trying to tell the Thrill Seekers not to read for the game.
I'm not mad. I'm just disappointed.
Disappointed.
I thought we were friends.
Read 26 pages of Flawless. What are you thinking of it? 2% left of your book. Mute us.
I assume we're muted. I assume you're finished.
I assume we're probably muted.
You probably came on and said, hey, hi, bye.
Yes. 91%. Nice. Made it to 50%. Did the last chore for the day. Nice. Read not much. Fell down the TikTok hole.
Oh, that's right.
Yes, the Met Gala. I will probably see it all over TikTok tomorrow.
Yeah, I'll it's probably all over my Twitter right now.
It's fair. Yeah, and Monday has just been Mondaying. It's just one of those things where you're just like, you just feel like something is going to go catastrophically wrong.
Yeah.
And then your anxiety just like manifests physically. Also, the planes are being very loud tonight.
Wow.
DNF book at 28%. We support this. Got to 16% in Prairie Ostrich. Nice. Joined Team Sci-Fi. Looked up what Sci-Fi I have on my TBR. Very nice. Let's see how many we're up to. We're up to 406. Also bought my Team Romance shirt. Nice.
Nice.
Did sign up for Amazing Readathon after all the chaos. Good job. Good job. I'm proud of you. Since I finally decided on Team Fantasy during the last chat, thought I should jump on it and actually sign up and stuff. Bought a Team Fantasy shirt. Very nice. And for those of you that are just signing up and you were like, man, I really wanted a bookmark, they will be back. I'll have the full sets back. I'll have the 2-packs. So you'll get the plain and your team logo and individual ones. Because I know, I think right now there's only sci-fi and general fiction right now. I think everything else is sold out. But you will, they'll be back. They'll be back. Yes, Carly equals chaos. She said, I hoped I got eaten by a croc. What team are you on then? I don't know. I don't know what team you're on, Carly. But you're not Thrill Seeker, so that's all I know. Didn't mute, just read while y'all talk. I'm a teacher. I can multitask. There you go. It was a Monday, right? Right. Trying to figure out my pile of possibilities. Very nice. I don't even know what maybe I should do a video where I pull all of the piles of possibilities. Because the thing is at the same time I also don't know what team I'm going to be on for most of it.
I mean, you could do what I'm doing, which is I'm doing 5 because I have to have 5 different TBRs. I'm doing 5 different videos with recommendations and TBRs. Y'all are getting a week of Margaret.
Got page 122 in Cujo. Nice. Film crew. Yep, that's it.
Yeah.
The sneaky ones. All right. Well, I'm so sorry. Normally we go later than this, but I am just not feeling great tonight. So
yeah.
So we're gonna end it here. But thank you guys for hanging out with us. And there will be sprints. Margaret sprints on Wednesdays. Yep. What is days?
Yes, Margaret does sprint on Wednesdays and Saturdays.
There you go.
So,
and there's lots of sprints.
Yes. Leander and Brittany are sprinting tomorrow, and someone goes before them. I can't remember who. Was it Beatrice?
Maybe. Maybe. People. It's been a crazy weekend. It's been an anxiety-inducing weekend.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you guys. We'll see you later. Bye.
Bye.